100. It's all that witchcraft shit she does. But yeah, what we said.
Chickens,
Fam, nuts, fam.
Yeah, she's a babalawo still.
Trust me. What's a babalawo? What's a babalawo? It's like a witch doctor.
Yeah.
Well, how come Davida goes, something, babalawo? What's he say?
What?
He doesn't say that.
What does he say? What does he say?
It's long.
What does he say?
It's not babalawo.
It's long.
What does he say?
I don't know. I'm not Yoruba.
He says something, babalawo.
More damn.
Yeah, see?
Well, actually, that's something. No, I think it's no.
I'm not Yoruba.
I don't know. I'm not Yoruba as well, isn't it?
Oh, fam. I swear he says babalawo. Something, babalawo. Lao. Yeah, look, omo babalawo. Or babalo. Or love me, that's money, innit?
Oh, yeah.
I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah, trust me.
What's he done now?
No, apparently it's not.
I hope it's for a dumb song.
Yeah. Them man, there was a video that they were kissing in it. They were just kissing in the video. Meg the Stallion and
Oh yeah, G-Eazy was kissing up on Meg the Stallion's neck. I respect it though, because that would be me. If I was in his position.
Mad.
I would have done worse. I would have been doing
Bruv, I can't lie, yeah.
When I was whispering, I love you.
When I saw the fight go over, I was like, hey, shit, gang.
I didn't grab the bum. I was thinking this guy.
No, he's too.
Oh, we don't know what happened after, innit?
This is how white guys are like with black girls, fam. They're too scared to do all that type of stuff.
Now who, bro? Come on, let's make the Stallion, fam. Bro, she might show you up, fam. She might be end up fucking you.
You should have don't mind.
They get scared to
God forgive me if I bust my nut.
She might end up fucking you, fam. Hey. Yes. What we saying, fam? WRESTHINGS podcast. Episode 23. We live. Sorry about the audio in the past videos that we've done. We're trying to always, make it sound better and clear and stuff. We've got the mic on us now, so we don't even have to hold the mic no more. You get it? Hands free. Bluetooth. Wireless. You get it? Man got the Olo. Was it Olo?
Yeah.
The Olo, what's it?
Wasn't it?
Olo, what we call it, fam? Man got the Olo. You get it, fam? Not to touch nothing, fam. But yeah, I go by the name of VHS Pappy, aka Nafi.
When I say go up, you say daddy. Go up.
Daddy.
Go up.
Daddy.
It's a strong style rating. Leg drop hating. Chris Jericho loving. Big back rubbing. Son of a gun. It's your boy.
I bust my 9. Go at it, fam.
Yeah, it's Del Boy, man. I'm here. Man's live and direct.
I was waiting for you to know. I'm the guest, man. I'm the guest.
Oh, good.
What's going on, Lucha V? From South London, best part of London, home of the roadside.
Jeez.
Shout out to roadside.
It's
I'm right now.
Bang, 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 you get left on the roadside.
You gotta get catch for the
roadside.
That's for hair with Kush Steve nice.
You're done now.
Do you want us go straight away in the same mind?
Fam, your family, you're part of the team, fam. So
Krista Capo, El Numero Uno, one of the greats. You feel me?
Give me that rock thing that you said before, if you smell the rocks cooking. Fam, I was cracking up, fam.
Do you smell what the rock is cooking? That was the old school. That was the old. The rock says.
The rock
says. Yeah. Hey, that one was wavy, you know. That version was wavy.
The rock says.
The rock says.
know your role.
Shut your mouth.
I was giving a little ad libs here and there, fam. But yeah, what do you lot think of the, obviously, Royal Rumble happened, Edge returned, but let's go straight into
Macintyre.
But before we go into the Rumble, I've got a quick game to play
I'm
with you
jumping the
lot.
gun, fam.
Yeah.
Got a game to play with you lot.
Game Boy.
So,
Mr. Game Boy.
Game Boy Advance. All right, cool. So this game is called Who Am I?
Yeah.
So I'm just going to describe who am I. It's easy. It's just to warm us up, get the blood flowing.
You get
You know what I'm saying? All right, cool. So number 1, I am a born-again Christian.
Sting.
And I am part of one of the most infamous cliques.
Sting.
Broken plenty of hearts, but that comes with the job of being Mr. WrestleMania.
Schmuckles.
Yeah. Cool. I am an icon within the industry.
Multi-time.
Multi-time champion.
Yeah.
I changed the industry when I jumped ship and had a successful reality TV show.
Hulk Hogan.
I'm also a racist in my spare time.
I can't lie, I saw you in there. Let me tell
As soon
you.
as you said the racist part, when you singing jump ship, I was thinking Bret Hart.
I'm dead.
Mr. Hulk Hogan.
Alright, cool. Next one is...
Oh shit, yeah. Hey.
I'm dead. Alright, cool.
Hey, turn the phone, bro. You're gonna make me see it.
Oh, sorry. I'm the man
Yeah.
and many regard me as the greatest wrestler of all time. Whether it's between women or the companies I've worked for, both get woo!
I like that. So
Last one. Yeah, I wrote this for myself. Don DeMarco. Alright, cool. So last one, I was a blue blood, then was deemed a degenerate by my peers, and that then turned me into an assassin.
Oh, Triple H,
Yeah.
A blue blood? What do you mean by that?
When he first came in,
He was the blue blood, innit?
Oh yeah.
I said Fred Chedia. If that's racist,
but
give me
wait.
more.
In WCW or the one?
WCW and
Oh, he was the what do you call it? Hunters. Yeah. Terrorizing. Yeah.
you teamed up with William Regal and they were the
That's
blue
a
blood.
sick name, you know. Terrorizing.
Did you see what William Regal before?
In WCW.
Yeah. Terrorizing.
Swear.
Yeah.
I was about to say he was William Regal before William Regal. That's him. Big up Hunter.
Big up Hunter.
Even
Yeah, what was he talking about? Royal Rumble.
Rumble, yeah. What do you lot think of Royal Rumble?
Drew McIntyre.
Let's give it up for Drew McIntyre.
I want to first thing I want to know. Did you not watch the whole thing? You watched
The whole thing.
the whole thing?
Yeah.
Can I tell you what I did? So I watched the first match. Who was the first match again? Remind me.
Roman Reigns versus Baron Corbin.
I was Roman Reigns versus Baron Corbin, yeah.
Babyface legend.
I fell asleep.
That match was fucking shit.
And I,
Was it that?
no, that match was good.
It
Wait,
wasn't.
that match was alright.
I thought
Oh,
That
come on,
match
guys,
was
man.
Shit.
I thought that was a good match. Now, I'm even.
That match was shit.
Look. Favoritism to the side, yeah. I thought the match was good. I enjoyed it.
I didn't.
I like how they entered the crowd and after they
Is
got.
it a thing of where you think that match was really good, or was it because...
I don't say it's really
Well,
good.
you
I
want to
mean,
watch it again?
I mean,
No, do it once.
standard. I mean, the way it opened up, for opener for Royal Rumble, I thought it was good.
That was one of the
They went
worst
into the crowd. They
openings.
fought. Did you watch it?
Do you know what it is?
watch it, no.
I think what's exciting him is the fact that it was in a baseball stadium, so the arena looks completely different to
Big,
what we're
big.
used to in
Okay,
it.
yeah,
Other than
right.
that, it was a bog standard Roman
was
Reigns
alright.
match
I thought
against
it was
someone,
alright.
and the
You know
Usos
what
are
I
going to
mean?
get involved.
Usos go for the way.
You know what,
Usos ran.
Bro, you
I'm
wouldn't watch
tired
the
of that
match
whole
again.
Usos
course, I'll skip it, I'll
intervening
skip
with
it.
Roman Reigns, and I'm sick and tired of that, to be fair.
I think if that I always say again, innit? Roman needs to change the tire. Then man change their tire and become this new whole. Do you get what I mean? I think that's
What
how
can
it can
be
work.
done to save Roman's character?
I think for me, I think that he's gone. I think he's very been saved and he's like normal again. For me, in my eyes, I don't think like.
You know why I don't believe it?
I can't boo the man no more.
Stage now.
It's to the point where, the crowd's okay when he's not in the main event thing, but the minute, like, if he starts facing the Fiend, they're going to start booing him.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Just keep him away from main events. Keep him
Yeah,
away
yeah,
from main
yeah,
events.
yeah.
Keep him on the mid tiers, probably opening matches. Just keep him on that right now.
I feel like to save Roman Reigns, you have to let him be himself. I've seen him talk like
Yeah,
not in
yeah,
character.
yeah,
Not in character. Yeah, like
When he
he.
had the cancer thing, everybody was neutral with him. When he
Yeah,
came
yeah,
back, they were like,
He reset the whole
and then they
thing.
made him super in.
Yeah.
So,
But I was saying, flipping. How do you watch it? Because I watched the first match and I put my alarm on for 3 a.m. And luckily, bro, I woke up when the announcer was saying, it's now time for the Royal Rumble. I was like, thank God. I was staying up like this, bro. I was watching like this, bro. But luckily I watched the whole thing, man.
I
It was
was
good.
watching it, but I was saying PS4 in the background. So when Roman
Well, what's you drinking Red Bull from? How'd you stay up? Drinking that crack? Hey, go finish. What you saying? So
I
you-
was playing Apex Legends, bro. Just banging it out.
I heard that's bad boy, you know.
Bad boy,
Yeah,
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 jump on it. Yeah, I was just running out, and then the women's rumble came on. I watched that.
Yeah, I watched that.
I watched it. I watched it the day after. I'm sorry. I've got an announcement to make. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. If you don't be my eye, I was invested still. Know me done well.
People's been cracking about that.
Bianca Belair though.
Shower. She was on
Wait.
smoke.
She broke a record, didn't it?
Yeah.
For the most nominations.
How many?
8.
I think 8.
Yeah.
She done well, bro. She done well. She killed it.
How much did Michael was at the final? The final.
Shayna Baszler.
Yeah,
I think
she-
she's probably like 3 or 4.
No, she came in last.
But she just got the main people.
She got the main people, yeah.
She got the main people.
Bianca was on fire.
Bianca, she's different.
Yeah.
Different levels, fam.
Notable names as well.
I think it's because I don't watch NXT. That's why.
Yeah, that's why, yeah.
I'm due to use not to for everything.
Yeah. Just watch one takeover, you'll be
No,
alright.
do you know what? I think I am. It's
Yeah.
not like I'm refusing to or
Yeah.
being stubborn or anything. But with Shayna, I was impressed with her. It was just predictable again.
Yeah,
That's the
Charlotte,
one.
yeah.
Sorry, are we concluding everything up? Or do you
No,
want
we'll
to
talk.
about-
We'll talk. We'll come
The
back
issue
to
I
it.
had with it was just that it was just so obvious.
And this is the women's one, yeah?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
women's
yeah,
one.
yeah,
It was
yeah.
like it was so obvious it was going to be Charlotte. I was pissed off because I wanted to be Naomi, obviously. Like,
Yeah, Naomi came back.
Naomi
Yeah,
was
she looked good. She looked
Yeah.
good. She looked good. She looked
Hey,
good.
with the throw?
And she's been talking about, everyone's talking about it on Twitter as well. Even
She went
people that
viral.
even watch
Bro,
wrestling.
you
Yeah,
know
she went
it's
viral.
on,
Yeah.
like 3 million
Is it?
views.
Yeah,
Yeah,
everyone's
she
talking
went
about it.
viral.
Even girls that are, because of her hair, the way she looked, her stick,
Yeah,
everyone was like, yeah,
And
sick.
she's sick, bro.
Like people that don't even pay attention to wrestling saw it and I'm like,
Yeah,
oh
it's like,
right,
oh,
like is this what's happening in WWE today?
yeah.
Like,
What clip was it? Was it just her?
When she
Like,
had
her entry when she came back,
slides,
yeah.
the slid, and after all that.
Hey, Naomi's been greasy.
Yeah, she has been
She's
greasy.
been cold. I think she's one of my my favourites of the women still. Maybe
definitely.
that might be me being biased, but
No.
I wanted her to at least
To
be
get,
quite-
I mean, when
yeah.
she even came back and the crowd was going.
Crowd went hype,
Crazy,
fam.
yeah, they
Hype,
were crazy.
fam. Hype.
She had even a little similar Kofi Kingston moment.
Yeah.
You know, shout out to the black athletes that be doing that.
Trust me, fam.
Only we can. The others fall back.
Trust me, fam. Yeah, so I watched that. Did you watch the Fiend and Bryan match?
Yeah,
I slipped off.
Started
I
off,
slept
slept,
off.
I
I
slept,
slept off
yeah.
at that match.
so it was a good match. It started off slow, but it picked
The
up.
lights were on, right?
Yeah, so there wasn't a
And
red light.
do you know why there wasn't a red line?
It
That
was
stadium,
baseball stadium.
that stadium is big as fuck, fam. They're gonna put helicopters in the sky, fam. Drones and shit. Nah,
really
yeah.
good match. The pacing, like from the middle onwards.
And how did the Fiend?
Brian's back was pow.
Yeah, I watched it from like
What,
halfway.
he's back, what,
Yeah.
he's what, caught up in that?
Yeah, he's getting whipped like a idiot.
That
Oh,
bad.
yeah.
Big time.
Yeah.
Cut. But the match, it's the best Fiend match that's been
Oh, yeah?
since he's become a Fiend. It's the best Fiend.
Better than the Seth Rollins match.
Of course.
I feel like Daniel Bryan and Bray Wyatt have always had good
Yeah.
chemistry.
You
And
remember
it's
that
like they've
match
had
5 years
some.
ago at Royal Rumble.
They've always
They've
had
got chemistry.
like, yeah, they've always
I
had
like
decent
that.
matches against each other.
How you guys feeling about Daniel Bryan returning to the normal Daniel Bryan?
I think it's
It took me
it's
a while
good.
to get used to it. When
I
he first cut his hair and he came back, I was like, I still don't like it. I don't know. Just it's more of a visual thing. Innit?
Yeah.
Get used to his hair and
The goat.
Yeah.
But to be fair, once when he'd done his retirement, he'd cut his hair, and then by the time he came back to the ring, his hair had grown back again. So for me now, so I'm not really fussed about it.
Yeah.
It looks alright.
Yeah, I was.
But it does like take me back to like Ring of Honor, New
When you first
Japan,
came through,
American
yeah.
Dragon.
Clean cut.
He looked
Clean
clean
cut,
cut.
yeah.
For that, yeah.
So yeah,
For that still.
what other matches were
Let's
there?
talk about the Rumble, man. Let's talk about
Forget it. What other matches? I didn't watch the.
Becky Asuka match was alright.
Becky Asuka, I didn't watch that.
Yeah, that was alright, but
predictable.
yeah, it was predictable.
I
We
didn't
knew
watch
that
that.
Becky was
I
gonna
like
win.
that they're rating.
I wanted Asuka to win because I'm an Asuka fan, but
I like that they're rating her small.
oh yeah,
That's-
no.
yeah.
After the debacle they had last year,
Yeah.
fam, she deserves it.
Let's
For the
talk
first-
about Drew, fam.
For the first time
Kicking out.
ever, I realised there was no. Okay, I wouldn't really count Edge as a legend, yeah, because he's actually returned to come and fight full time. But this is the first time ever that there's been no legends or mystery guests. That's come through.
No, it's not the
No,
first.
it's not.
Last year there wasn't,
It wasn't so.
and I don't think there was any the year
Who came-
before.
No,
who
there was
lost?
Rob Van Dam one.
That's 2009.
No, there was Rob Van Dam where he came back again.
He came back twice, no?
He came back twice.
So last
I know
year,
there was a Rob Van Dam one where I don't know if it was either last year or 2 years ago or probably 3 years ago.
let me fact check
I'm
that.
sure there was a Rob Van Dam one. And then he came back for like a couple of Raws and he ducked out.
Yeah.
No, 'cause
That's probably
Actually, no, fuck it. Yeah, I'm sorry. There was a mystery guest MVP.
Yeah, but
But
what
I'm
do you do?
glad that it was no one.
I mean, as in,
attitude.
Oh
yeah.
It's been a while since we've had something as in like. I'm basically what I was trying to say. My point was that this was the first Royal Rumble that we've ever had.
Yeah.
Someone like a mystery guest, like a Kevin Nash or Diesel. Do you know what I mean? Something like that. But obviously, yeah.
By the time Kevin Nash gets to the ring, he'll blow his knee out
I'll
again.
stop that. Man. That's good for a lot, man.
Look at the spliff.
Oh man. But yeah, what do you think of the Royal Rumble?
So I was gonna say, the first half of the Rumble was weird. Just seeing Brock throwing one out. Yeah.
I was getting
At first,
pissed.
I was thinking, this is gonna be the entire Rumble. It's gonna
Fam.
rip out everybody, and that's just it, bro. But I'll give him credit where credit deserved. The moment with him and Sheldon was funny.
Yeah, I was jokes.
Even MVP when he was dancing to his music.
Yeah, he was.
Like even the moment.
He was a good
Yeah.
character. Like,
Yeah, he does,
even,
yeah.
and when Keith
Keith
Lee,
Lee.
he was like,
Keith Lee came out. Who the fuck is this? Who the fuck is this motherfucker? Who the
Big boy.
Trust me,
Yeah.
fam. Fam. Keith Lee he's a problem, fam.
He's a mad problem.
Hey.
Full as ground, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. He was
Wow.
there for
Him, Braun, and Brock in the ring at the same time. After Braun got knocked out at the same time as. Oh, that's strong.
I think my only gripe with the Royal Rumble, maybe like the first half, was I didn't mind what Brock was doing, but with some of the wrestlers, it didn't make sense to me.
Yeah,
So for
Yeah,
John Morrison,
Morrison,
Rowan didn't even make sense to me because we've been building him up for God knows how long.
Go. We're forgetting one. Cesaro.
Yeah, Cesaro as well.
And Kofi Kingston coming in as well.
Kofi Kingston, yeah.
Gas up the whole
There was
thing.
that little moment with
Yeah.
Kofi
And Rey Mysterio, yeah.
Yeah.
See, Cesaro got shanked differently. Because he's not a little man.
Maybe so
And he's so
Yeah.
strong, and he's got thrown out like in 20 seconds.
And the thing is, we were even talking before the Royal Rumble, raw, look at the matchups that we're going to finally get. And we got it, and it was like, raw, John Morrison's just come back.
Can we
He
talk
looked
about
like
that?
a little
Can
man.
we talk about? I feel like they've wasted this John Morrison thing, you know.
Well, what did
It was so they've gassed it so much,
Yeah.
fam.
Fam, from when his return was on WWE The Bump on YouTube,
Fam.
he was going to be a local man forever.
I just feel like
it's
with those
pointless
type
though,
of people,
man.
with those type of people like John Morrison's, that as sad as it is, he's fallen into the same boat as like your Dolph Ziggler.
Dolph Ziggler's, yeah, bro.
His spot
Where
was
they don't
kept
know
there,
what to do,
and
man.
he came back to the
Same spot.
Yeah.
They should at least. I think the mid thing, yeah, it's nice. It's very nostalgic, nice. They should have just like left him to do his own thing for a bit. Do you get what I mean? That if the mid thing happens, it happens. But they just forced it, bro.
We just have to be honest, like, what were they going to do with it?
Well, John Morrison. I bet he's probably going to get like a US.
Yeah,
championship.
because even during his last spell, he was very much in limbo. He wasn't really doing much. He wasn't doing much whatsoever.
The same that happened to Shawn Benjamin was going to happen to him. MVP came back for a
Shawn
long
Benjamin.
time. the same-
No, MVP's done.
No,
though.
no, but I'm saying if he did
He just had that one match. And then
Yeah,
that was
retired.
it.
Retired, yeah,
No, he's retired. That was his last WWE match. I think this is going to be his last year, though.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
That's,
But it was a botch. It was a botch
the
though.
landscape and what they're coming back to, there's no spot for these people. They're going to go back to where they were.
It just, like the whole John Morrison thing, that pissed me off. The Rowan thing, as much as like I liked Rowan,
I even forgot that Rowan
but
even entered.
the way that they built him up and they made him do all of these squash matches, for him to now come to Royal Rumble, I thought, okay, you're at least going to pose a threat. You had one of your biggest feuds against Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
But you've come to like the way I would have booked the Rowan thing. Just touching off a little bit is when he comes in with the cage, he unveils the cage and it's like a severed Brock Lesnar head.
Oh yeah.
I would have just done that. Just have a severed, scare him a little bit. So even if you just have that little kind of moment there, then it's like you've kind of built yourself up towards this. But it's literally you've walked in, you've dropped the cage, you've gone into the ring. Brock Lesnar's now thrown you out, and Brock Lesnar's now waiting for someone else to come and dance and beat up. It made no sense to me.
I felt like I was watching the game.
And the Cesaro thing as well, that pissed me off as well because
That just shows that if you got dashed out like that, that just shows you're forever going to be that guy.
Yeah.
Just known as a person that just got dashed out real quick.
Yeah.
Do you know Kofi Kingston one made me sad, fam? Because it's like
No,
they gassed it.
I'll say one thing.
Yeah.
I'll say one thing about Kofi.
Yeah.
The fact that he lasted longer than everyone else, I had hope.
Yeah.
Then
He fought, but he had.
when everyone did their finishes with him, I was like, cool. At least he hit Trouble in Paradise.
but he done it when it didn't matter. We didn't want it here. We wanted it.
SmackDown, bro.
We wanted it at Fox brief. We wanted the Fox debut.
That's the history, no? Do you know what's going on in the history? So when if you want to watch the first Fox SmackDown episode, you got to see Kofi Kingston lose, bro, in 5 seconds, bro.
So bad as well. Yeah.
But fam.
Do you know what? I was watching that again. I watched that again 2 days ago.
Yeah, bro.
They give it a pressure.
I'll never watch it again.
I was sitting.
As in, I feel like that's the reason I've stopped like watching SmackDown as I used to. Like, I watch Raw more now than I do SmackDown.
Yeah, Raw was lit this week, by the way, but we'll get into that.
Do you know what? Briefly, just talking about the Royal Rumble. Yeah. When I was watching it, because I watched half of it and conked out, then I had to watch the other half.
The next
The next day, that's right.
When we was all talking about it, and first straight away when I was watching it first time, I was thinking they're gonna have Brock just
More than everyone.
move to every single person. He's gonna break that. He's gonna end up getting that record of being the third person who's come at number one and beat everyone.
Yeah.
Obviously, Shawn Michaels and the name that we can't mention.
Yeah.
Get me? But,
I mean, we can mention it here. But, yeah, we can mention it.
but yeah, like after and then seeing that, I was just thinking, this is getting ridiculous now. That we're just gonna do the same thing over and over again, of where you end up building these superstars to such a limit, and then Brock just kills them. Just kills the momentum.
Squashes them, yeah.
Constantly squashes them. Just kills the momentum. And then after when I watched the second half, and then when he got eliminated, I was like, okay.
We got to talk about elimination.
Yeah.
We got to talk about that. So, big up Ricochet. He was the sacrificial lamb.
I've got no time
He
for
didn't
Ricochet,
think, yeah?
I'm not invested.
He didn't think.
You know, you're not. Finger said the same thing. You said the same thing.
I'm not. Shout out Fingers. Hey, Fingers, you're a real guy.
I'm not invested in it. I'm just giving credit where credit is due. You kicked him in the dick. Cool. They just think it.
Hey, he toe punted him.
He told me, yeah, you had to, fam.
But Drew, remember I said this on the podcast from last year. I said this needs to happen. Basically, Drew to face Brock.
We spoke about it on the podcast.
How
long
pissed
ago.
would you be if we get to Royal Rumble and Brock Lesnar still got the title in the night?
WrestleMania. Sorry.
Yeah,
I watched it.
What the fuck's wrong with you, bro?
If he doesn't win,
Show us now.
I ain't watching for the rest of the year.
I don't think he's gonna. I'm scared, bro. I feel like we're gonna give it.
I fulfill my contractual agreement. But I ain't watching it.
I tell you what, I'll be dead real with you. Look,
I ain't
look,
watching it.
you probably agree with me as well, yeah. The match is gonna be sick. Don't get me wrong, but I've got a feeling that Brock Lesnar's just gonna have the title at the end of the night. He's gonna walk out of that arena with the title.
Do you want to have a guess of how long it will be?
I think it'll be like a 20 minutes. 20-minute match.
I think it'll be under 10 minutes.
Under 10 minutes.
It'll be 15.
And Brock will leave.
15 is the most that Brock has done of recent, isn't it?
Yeah.
It'll be 15.
Yeah.
Drew's walking out.
That was
It may take
how long
how
long was he in a Royal Rumble for? That's the longest that Brock has ever been in it. Someone said it. I think one commentator said it.
Yeah, it was half
Half an hour. That was the longest that Brock. And Brock, you can see that Brock was getting tired as well.
Yeah. I can't see it being more than 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Drew's walking out.
I don't think so.
I'm scared, fam. I don't know.
I'm scared.
Yeah, Brock's gonna just in the palm of his hand. Bro.
Drew's been my guy from way back.
If Drew doesn't win it there,
Drew has to win. Drew actually has to win. Like there's no other like.
But you know how wrestling is. Something. You know how people the higher ups are sometimes.
I think they're just looking at things. They done it last year of giving the PT win, and I'm gonna call it a PT.
Yeah. Let's be honest.
They done that last year. This year they're gonna end up doing the PT win for what? To help promote this whole BT
Sport.
Yeah.
Bear in mind for that.
UK.
Bear in mind that's one of the reasons why.
If that's the
The
case,
reason
then it's
is
a bit shit.
Drew is a bad man.
Drew is sick, but Drew is sick. Don't get me
Let
wrong.
him deserve it. Like,
Yeah, let him get.
let
Yeah,
him
bro.
truly get it. When we look
Yeah,
back
bro.
and think, that was a good
That's a good
performance.
I mean,
It was a pity handover.
If you judge his like even when he's come back from Indies, so his NXT run, then coming onto the main roster run, getting injured a bit, then coming, bro, I feel like Drew deserves this more than anyone.
Of course, there's that, but I'm saying
Nobody deserves this title more than him.
Don't get me wrong.
Maybe besides Kofi Kingston, but other than that, nobody. Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Drew deserves it.
Drew's the only guy.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Drew deserves it. I'm not saying Drew doesn't deserve it. I'm saying Drew deserves it. But I'm saying that you know how WWE's are sometimes. They'll just pull our heart, fam. He'll get to the final. Fam, Drew probably drew the claymore. He'll Brock Lesnar reverse it. F5. You know the F5, the one that just flew like that. Done. Helicopter F5. Done.
You're saying, but Drew's winning.
Let's see, man. Let's see, bro. Let's see. Go on.
Sorry, Ricochet briefly, man. Like,
I don't want to see Ricochet versus Brock. I don't want to see it. We could have got Lashley versus Lesnar.
But I don't feel like they would do that.
I don't feel that would have been smart.
In a foreign country, I don't think that would have been smart.
that
That would have been smart.
match.
Are you mad? That would have been sick.
Nah, it would have been sick.
Nah, it would have been sick, but it would have been
I
smart,
haven't
bro.
got time for what.
I'll tell you why it wouldn't have been smart.
Fam, if you're not investing in Ricochet, you're not going to care about this match.
Brock Lesnar and Seth Rollins again, I wouldn't mind that. But Brock Lesnar.
Oh, I don't want that again. We're tired.
I said I don't mind that. But Brock Lesnar.
No,
and
you
Bobby
shouldn't.
Lashley
You
again.
don't mind it. Big man saying mind it. You don't want that match.
I mean,
Look at my eye. You don't want it.
Out of three, if you had to pick, I think.
Seth, bro.
But Bobby would have. Nah.
No, but I tell you what, Bobby.
I'm tired of
Lashley versus Lesnar is
Lesnar.
a fresh matchup. He's believable size-wise.
Yeah,
But I've never had him.
I
know.
The storyline is shit that he's in there, but he's come from MMA as well.
I tell you, I know, I get it.
Beat a match that.
I told you reason why it doesn't make sense
Do you know what's
now.
actually mad about the Bobby Lashley one? This match has been in the making since like 2006.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Bobby Lashley.
Yeah.
Oh, because of the whole
just
Umaga after the WrestleMania.
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
I tell you
People have
reason
been
why.
saying like Bobby Lashley is basically a Black Lesnar.
yeah.
So from when he joined WWE, it's been like, you know what, this is a dream match that we want to see. So now we've been seeing Brock Lesnar versus Seth since like 2016.
Let me explain my point. Let me land.
Bro.
Let me land and I'll tell you the reason why. I feel like Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley right now does not make sense. I'll say the reason because of this.
No, I agree that we should
Because
have
it's going to take the steam off the Drew McIntyre thing. Do you know what I mean? And it wouldn't. It's pointless if Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley
I don't
happens,
agree with
and after Brock Lesnar beats him.
I don't agree with
Do you know what I mean? We want to see Bobby Lashley win, bro.
I don't agree about that. You know why? Because it doesn't take the steam off it because we know Lashley's not going to win.
No, but that's pointless. Then why are we having that match then?
But why are we having Ricochet? We know he's
thing
not
is,
going to win. We know Ricochet's not going to win.
But I will people. Then that's what says Seth Rollins then. Seth Rollins has been.
I heard that on that.
There's no point of Ricochet.
Fam, there's no point of. I don't think
But
there's
then
a point
again,
of.
we have to remember the show is.
Do you get what I mean? Do you get what I mean?
Super Showdown.
That's why I'm happy. It's
You're
not
not
Bobby
watching.
Lashley. That's why I don't mind.
It's Super Showdown. So if Seth win against Brock Lesnar, yeah, you're not gonna watch it anyway. There's a pointless match.
I'm not. I don't mean to take your line, but I'm not invested.
And what invested in what?
It's
What?
Ricochet.
I'm not invested either. I don't give a fuck. I'm not invested either. Hey, listen. Listen. If you look in my eye, I'm not invested, mate. I'm telling you this straight. But it's only this. I want Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley to be on a grand stage. I want it to be something that we can consume and be like, yes, that was a banging match. Not something we consume. Then after Drew McIntyre comes and after it's like, we've forgotten about it. Do you know what I mean? I want something to be like, shit, this was sick.
I mean, Super Showdown. That's what I remember.
Yeah, but when it's for the title, no?
Yeah.
It's for the title. Yeah, see what I mean?
That's why I'm not too flat. As much as I do we have to get Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley.
Yeah.
But we're going to Super Showdown. Let's be real. We've had Seth and Brock how many times? Let's give Ricochet the chance to be able to go abroad and main event for the first time. You know what I'm saying?
This is why it's the perfect time to have the match. Because Lashley wouldn't win, nor Ricochet win. Also, the pay-per-view, we're going to forget about it. Even if it was on a big stage, I still don't think Lashley would win. The whole point is to see the match we wanted to see from years ago finally happen. That's the point.
Well,
same about Samoa Joe. That match I always want to see. Samoa Joe versus Lesnar.
Yeah.
You saw it was on some random pay-per-view, but it was sick. I still remember it, but we've moved on now. It's more so just to have the match.
But then this goes back to our argument about matches on these Arab pay-per-views. When they're never good. The best match that we've had on the Arab pay-per-view is Mansoor versus Cesaro. I'm pro deep it. That's the best match you've ever had.
It was good last time. You lot got onto me.
You said Tyson Fury or fucking Braun Strowman.
No, this
Don't lie. Check the tape. Ask Carlos. Ask Carlos. Check the tapes.
Let's go back.
Stick to the truth.
I'll tell you the reason why I said this. What? I said it was good for Tyson Fury. The Tyson Fury factor was nice to see him wrestle.
You said it was a good match. You said it was a good match. Stick to the truth. You said it was a good match.
I'm just being a contrarian.
Stick to the truth. You said it was a good match.
Okay, cool. It was a good match. What? Where? I'll take it. I'll take it, fam.
What's the name of the other Arab pay-per-view?
Oh no, they've cancelled that one. So it's
Crown Jewel or something.
Oh, the Greatest Royal Rumble. They've cancelled that
Royal
one.
Rumble.
Yeah. And Superstar Showdown, that's in Australia, innit?
Hey, I'm not invested in none of those pay-per-views.
Oh, they're all shit.
No.
They're hideous.
They're all shit.
That's for the
It's a
pensioners.
glorified house show.
Yeah.
They're all shit.
I never forget when this guy said in your house was a glorified house show as well, fam. I can't like, you pissed me off that day.
No,
like.
I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean it like that. You didn't get what I'm saying. You didn't.
Okay. Oh no, guys, man.
No, I'm not comparing it to the Arab shows.
No,
I'm just saying.
It's nowhere near that.
No, it's nowhere near that. But at the same time, it is a house show. Just that is.
Have you watched the house pay-per-view?
No, I'm not. But I'm not comparing this to Crown Jewel. Let's be real. Crown Jewel shit. All of them Arab shows are shit. We don't fam. They're fucking shit. You know what I'm saying?
But we saw DX versus Undertaker and Kane.
And Kane took a smoke. I do that.
Shawn Michaels.
How trash that match was.
Like, can you imagine wrestlers are coming out of retirement to come and do this?
It's
Because of peas. Because of blood money. No, they don't even normal money. Blood money.
You call it the attraction card, innit? So you put out the attraction card, you got the Undertaker's attraction card, Kane's attraction card. Yeah, it's an attraction, innit? It's a fun fair for these man. It's a fun fair for these man.
Soon Hulk Hogan will be wrestling there.
He is. Have you not seen it? He's training.
What?
So have you not seen it?
How the fuck?
Anyways, this is Wrestling's podcast by the Mandem for the Mandem. We'll tune in next week.
Someone tweeted it. Someone said he's training for the Royal Rumble. I'm not wrong for yeah. If it's WrestleMania, I'm gonna vomit.
They need to put him against the New Day, against R-Truth,
and kick him in the
Cedric Alexander.
stamp on his head. Stamp on his head.
Must have put him in a split.
Vigorous.
Another Hogan.
Mr. Hogan.
I want to see that guy put in a split for 100%.
Oh, you were the heartless, fam. Hey,
Hogan.
talking about the whole injury and people spliffing whatever, yeah. I'm not gonna talk about that. I'm not gonna. Yo, how shook? No, wait. How shook were you, yeah, when Edge ran into the ring and speared Dolph Ziggler the first time?
I'm scared.
I was shook.
I was shook. You know what I shook? Because the camera.
Come on. I don't blame the camera for cutting. Because you know what? The cameraman probably thought, oh shit. And he's like, oh, look at the crowd. No, but I'm trying to save you, innit? I think you probably meant like, oh shit, Edge got to Let me turn it off. No, but the car thing pissed me off though. Same thing would have done with AJ Styles and Roman Reigns, fam.
Well, that one kind of, I didn't like it, but it worked. It ended up working.
When you watch it back now, it worked.
Yeah,
But
it
at the
works,
time, it was like, who the fuck want to see, fam? But yeah, that pissed me off, fam. And when Edge ran into the ring and first speared Dolph Ziggler, yeah, I was like, fuck.
Ziggler was pissed.
Yeah, he was.
Leave Dolph Ziggler alone, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
you, man.
Joe, I can't lie. Dolph Ziggler's been my guy for a time. And it's just like, the way they position him, it's like they just don't respect him at all.
You know what, though, bro? I believe Ziggler should have left when his contract came out. Because he's just.
Yeah, do you remember those rumors about him leaving?
And he's signed like a 3-year contract. He's gonna be in that same spot. And I feel bad because he's so
Him and Bobby Roode, didn't
he
it?
is so good.
So talented.
But he's and listen, you think the revival's gonna resign?
No.
Hopefully they won't.
5 years, they had a lot of money, bro.
5-year contract.
Yeah, a lot of fees.
Yeah, I swear that thing was going to finish a long time ago.
The thing is, they've been upping it, like they've been negotiating, they've been upping it.
Yeah,
they've probably got it there.
moaning.
Yeah, they were
Mike
bitching for a while.
Canales resigned even though he was moaning. That's what I'm worried about. I want him to go, but when the man
I think what it is, they're just trying to milk the peas at the moment, so they're trying to see how far they can get their negotiation. Repeat that again?
You think they're trying to up their value?
Most probably. Because that's the same thing Randy Orton done.
Yeah.
Randy Orton was teasing like, yeah, I'm probably gonna jump
Got
ship.
AEW.
And then-
did that.
Huh?
Edge was getting a contract
From AEW, yeah.
And he was like, oh, they give me $3 million. He was like, oh, cool. And he got a $9 million contract from WWE.
How long is this contract that he's on?
3 years.
Edge for 3 years.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's scary,
He has
bro.
to be on and off. No,
That's
yeah.
scary. That's scary,
Don't
bro.
put him
Full
in
time,
any
yeah.
matches. Yeah.
No, bro. You got been on Raw when Randy Orton smashed the Johnny's head. I was like, fam. This
Even
guy's-
though like we know the concerto is.
Yeah, it's thing, but
I'll still be like,
the back.
damn.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, watching it, I was like,
Yeah. I was like, yo, chill.
Have you watched the Edge documentary
And he
on
was like,
WWE?
oh, somebody cool bear. Cool bear.
Is that what he said?
Yeah. I was like, where's Nelly? Where's Nelly? Cool bear. I was like, oh.
Oh,
Don't try to
man.
make us buy into these raw.
Bro, I got upset with the line. I got upset. Okay, bear. It's like, yeah, cool bear.
Nice. It's
And then Zack Ryder's is there like, we got you, man. We got you.
No, don't do that. It's like when Undertaker used to refer to Sarah all the time. Sarah, sorry,
Yeah.
his wife.
Oh, he's on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you got a tattoo removed.
Their lines are covered because it didn't work out.
Yeah. Especially with Macintyre.
Boy, I don't even.
It was divorced, isn't it?
Yeah, I think they just divorced.
Anywho,
Hey, I'm sorry. Off topic here. What the fuck is this? Why is this funny, fam?
Hey, you see Safari? I feel like he's one of the funniest people on the internet. You know?
it's so crazy.
Why do people like that? Why do people like that? Oh shit! Sorry, yeah, off topic, but yeah, man.
Safari does not give
Bro,
a
that's
shit.
fucking funny, fam.
I have a quick question.
Go on.
How do you guys feel about Ojana getting wellness for 30 days?
Who?
Ojana did.
He's got what's wrong with him?
He's been suspended for 30 days.
For doing what?
Wellness policy. We don't know yet.
Do you think it will affect his push?
Oh, is that what they got? Is that what they got
He's going
Gaza?
out
That's what they got
to
Gaza in,
shout,
isn't
I
it?
don't think it's going to happen.
Now, he would have dropped the title.
Yeah.
And apparently Paul Heyman has way too much faith in him. As in, he loves, like, even Vince, they love
Andrade's money. Andrade's money still. His money. His money. His money.
Fam,
His money.
they love Andrade. So
money still.
usually when we see this kind of stuff, like, I remember like when people like RVD, when they failed the wellness, they dropped the title straight away.
Fam, I saw his reign was 20 days.
Yeah.
20 days.
But what I've now realised, as of like the last few years, marijuana doesn't count towards the wellness policy.
Anymore?
But it's because they got pills on them. That's why they had bare pills in the car.
Is it? Because I remember
Yeah.
It's taboo, fam.
Randy Orton was forever getting all them type of.
Yeah.
That's why I said I started smoking spice, fam. Do you remember? Smoking spice.
Smoking that
No, real talk, they were
K2.
smoking fucking Mac. And Everyone Bull was smoking spice. So that's where you got in
He's gonna
trouble.
move it like they're in jail. What's going on?
Fam. New York nitties, fam. Makes no sense.
Fam. The
Who's
fuck?
smoking spice?
Spice from? Like they're in bin from? Nah, but really, they are in bin though. They are in bin. I can't lie. They're in bin. Free the guys from. Free the guys. Free revival them, man.
And last week, there was an interview and John Cena had said that Brock Lesnar was the greatest of all time.
Yep.
I think he's been smoking.
We have to agree.
as well.
I'll get the quote.
He said you have to agree.
We have to agree that, yeah.
Do you know? I think he's only was just won heavyweight titles, isn't it?
Yeah, he's only just won top titles.
Never won an Intercontinental. Never won a US title.
Intercontinental.
No tag
Actually,
team. No, he hasn't won any mid card.
he's never won a tag team title.
He's never won a
Not
mid
even
card.
hardcore.
No
Nah.
mid card
Yeah,
at
what?
all.
It's only just been.
Only undisputed WWE World Heavyweight, fam.
On the sweet Brock Lesnar, we used to do this
Only
shit. On the, you know the card, you know the thing card. Trust me, freeze that.
Yeah, he's only won top titles.
Animated.
Oh,
Facts
bring it
and
back.
energy.
Back, yeah.
They were the best.
Bring it back, fam.
Animated match cards, man.
Yeah, only top titles.
Where can I check his accomplishment?
Go to the one.
It was on Rumble,
Oh yeah.
Family's got the King of the Ring, Royal Rumble winner.
UFC, bro.
Yeah,
Actual.
UFC.
Heavyweight. Oh, he's won tag team titles in Ohio, but that's.
I know, come on. That was a shot on Benjamin.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. He's won King of the Ring, won Money in the
Still
Bank.
got-
Oh, when he won Money in the Sorry.
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah, when
he
he
won
won
Money in the Bank.
Bank. Oh,
That was a piss
And
take.
it's fucked up Ali.
That was a
Ali
piss
was very
take.
shocked. He was like, oh.
And do you remember they cut the promo they done, the vignette they done the next day? You see Ali doing this? It's no more fun. What?
My thing was, anyway, we spoke about it on the podcast. Go and look back at it.
Oh yeah. Here's that time, yeah. That's what I was
I
saying.
was fuming about it.
Fam.
The brief.
Just grab the bring a ticket down, fam. Fam.
Yeah, he said, I believe Brock Lesnar is the best in-ring performer that I've seen, and I know it's an opinion, but if you want a cool quote, here it is. I think he is the best in-ring performer of all time, said John Cena.
Can I be honest? For me, I think it. For me personally, I'm gonna say Kurt Angle. Between Kurt Angle and Shawn Michaels as an in-ring performer.
I could take that.
You know what?
Okay, I heard
hear
that.
you. There's an argument for Jericho, there's an argument for AJ Styles,
For the Rock.
Okada,
Yeah.
for Stone Cold, for
Not for Stone Cold though. Not for Stone Cold.
I would say.
What?
Stone Cold and The Rock. The reason. No, go on. Finish
I was
up.
gonna. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. But why I would add Brock Lesnar to that list is because his ring style has changed. The
He's
game.
evolved.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He may not be the best
Yeah.
wrestler,
Mm.
but the fact that his first 2 years he was sick. He could
Yeah.
wrestle like the best of them.
Yeah.
And he's come back now, and now you have bringing
The
MMA.
UFC.
MMA
presence.
wrestling, yeah, yeah.
No one, even when Ken Shamrock was there, he was still kind of
Well,
wrestling.
it was even baffed when he first came out from UFC. It was like, how is this guy gonna fight now?
Yeah.
Exactly,
You know what I
because
mean?
you could have
It's
got
like
that.
that.
It was
Yeah.
so aggressive.
Basically,
Sometimes when
yeah.
you're seeing him fight, you're like,
Yeah.
"Ooh,
Relax, man.
Exactly.
Relax,
And
man.
every time you see a Brock Lesnar match, you're kind of like,
Oh, relax,
What's gonna
man.
happen?
Yeah, what's gonna happen? Is he gonna bust his head open or?
like
Is it...
someone's gonna bleed or someone's
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
get mashed up,
yeah.
someone's gonna wrap their neck. So in terms of intensity and in ring as a performer, the reality gets lost. When I see a Lesnar match, I'm kind of thinking like, it could get mad in
Yeah,
a
mad
split
sticky, yeah,
second.
yeah, yeah.
Remember what happened to Braun Strowman when he banged him in the
Oh,
face?
bang him in the face, quick time.
Yeah.
That's because he was violating, though, isn't it?
Because he needed
It's- yeah, he had a
And
receipt.
he
Is that because he had a receipt? Do you know?
Yeah, because
that-
he needed.
yeah.
And then he just got up and just banged him.
Mhm.
Almost.
I think, yeah, definitely you could put Brock Lesnar as top 5, top 3 probably.
Because he's changed,
But-
like, no one can imitate that stuff.
For me,
Because you have to be legit. You have to go to UFC with.
Yeah,
win.
sure.
You have to be an All-American
Yeah.
first,
Now you've said
then
that.
You know
go
what I'm saying?
Like you said
Like,
that, I do hear you.
NCAA.
Yeah.
NFL. Like he's played football. You know what I'm
Everyone's
saying?
gone. He's made a
Adapted
difference.
onto
Well, not in
the
NFL. He didn't make a difference. He
But
didn't make a difference in NFL. He didn't
But
make
he's
it.
come back now.
Yeah.
All the styles he's learned. And he's made this different type of athlete. Now,
Yeah, I could put him in there. Yeah, the ones that I hear you.
there's an
Brock,
argument for it.
Jericho, I do hear you for. Angle, as I said before. Shawn Michaels, I
AJ
said
Styles,
before.
so.
AJ Styles, I definitely hear you for. I can't put Stone Cold
So why
and
not
The Rock
Stone
in
Cold?
there. The reason
Yeah, why not? Yeah, yeah.
I would say Stone Cold pre-97. He was a good technical wrestler. The Rock isn't out. He's not. He's athletic. I would give him
He's
that.
a good performer.
He's a good performer,
He's a good
but in ring
In-ring
style,
wrestling style.
I got an argument, but go on.
it's
In-ring wrestling style.
he can wrestle, but it's not.
I would say Rock pre-1999.
I would say Rock up until Hollywood Rock, and here's why. I know that sounds bad, but again, like with Brock Lesnar, yeah, as much as The Rock isn't the best wrestler, yeah, you're always entertained when he's wrestling. And like, there's people that have bare charisma but can't translate into the ring.
Yeah.
Like, people like The Miz is good at promos, but his matches are usually boring.
Yeah.
The same with who else is
The Miz has gotten worse.
Yeah, do you know
That's
Yes.
what's pissed me
That
off
Miz has gotten
because he
worse,
started to get good,
Yeah.
and now he's just completely
Miz-
like there was
plateaued.
no one that wrestled like The Rock because he had like even the way he would shake. his
Even though
legs,
shake,
like,
yeah, the little move, the little intricate movements
even
there.
the whole Hollywood
Yeah.
Rock era.
No one can touch it. No one can even.
touch him. He can make someone like Hurricane look good, down to Booker T, obviously G, and to Goldberg, making Goldberg wrestle a match in his
I
style.
don't know. Booker T's another guy that has little intricate, he has little stuff to his moves that make it.
Booker T's a better wrestler than The Rock.
Yeah, like yeah, he's like,
Booker T's is a better wrestler than The Rock. Booker T's a better
I
wrestler than
don't
The Rock.
know.
Booker T's a better wrestler than The Rock.
I don't know.
Booker T's a better wrestler than The
What
Rock.
I had is because like he had the
For the series with Benoit.
no he had the high risk moves that he used to.
Oh,
do.
what?
That
Booker T?
Booker T.
Yeah. He's,
I prefer Booker T's in-ring style to Rock.
Okay.
I put the Rocks
prefer
one. I put the Rocks.
styles,
I put the
but-
Rocks
I
one.
prefer-
If we're talking like overall as a wrestler, of
No,
course
no,
not.
no,
That's
that's what I'm gonna say. I prefer Booker T's ring capabilities, but I would out of the two, I would choose a Rock man.
Yeah, I choose a Rock.
Be more
Yeah.
entertained, what's gonna happen.
But I've always felt like a Booker T match was entertaining.
No,
He's entertaining, but I mean,
I feel like he's got similar intricacies like The Rock.
But
like with certain stomps and even the way he walks and...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, yeah.
Even,
I can't lie, was he
even like the bookend and that.
Jack to some extent with The Rock?
Well, the people, what's it, the bookend and the
Even the way he
bottom.
used to do the stomp as well.
Yeah.
His chops to some
But then again,
extent.
Booker T's been wrestling longer than The Rock. He was kind of doing that like when he was with his brother in Harlem Heat days. Like they kind of had. I feel like it was just a black thing. Besides Ron Simmons, he was just
And
he was
always
just
remember,
a
guys,
machine.
always remember, Booker T and The Rock was always a dream match, and we got it. Do you know what I mean? That was always a dream. That was always a match that you wanted to see Booker T versus The Rock. And we actually.
My thing was saying there's a lot more matches.
Was that
I
because
could pick
it's because you what?
I never
to watch
watched that.
them.
You never swear?
Oh, what? No, that's definitely that's fair enough.
But you can't watch it now. It's bare boring.
That's because
now.
of circumstance as well. Because let's be real, the latter end, like the end of WCW, there wasn't really that much competition for Booker T. anyways. A lot of the good guys had left.
But no, these matches against Benoit.
On in
Those were some
WWE.
really good ones, yeah.
WCW and in the.
No, yeah, that would. But I'm saying by the time Benoit had left, majority of the top guys had already left, and he was stuck with people like
Scott Steiner.
Scott Steiner, Scott Steiner.
On that Raw show.
Which one?
Remember when Booker T firstly got
Rick,
WCW?
was it Rick? No, it was Rick. Was it Rick? Sting? It was Sting.
What?
So remember remember that time
Me Buff Bagwell.
Buff Bagwell, yeah.
Wait.
when WWF just bought WCW.
Yeah, it was.
Buff Bagwell.
Oh, was it the?
And they had that main event, and it was Booker T, and that's when he just won back the WCW.
Yeah, that was Buff Bagwell.
Was that Buff-
Oh no, wait, no, that
wasn't Buff
that was on
Bagwell.
Raw. I'm talking the last WCW.
Yeah.
I think that was Ric Flair.
It was Ric Flair, yeah.
Yeah, last WCW.
No, it was Sting. No, it was
Sting.
Sting versus Ric Flair. Then we
Yeah,
had
Sting versus
Booker T versus
Scott Steiner.
Scott.
Wait.
No, who was it when he just won the WCW title on Raw? Remember
Oh,
when-
Buff Bagwell.
Maybe it's Kurt Angle, sir. I swear
No,
Kurt Angle had
it
the
was
WCW
before
title.
Kurt Angle. It was before.
It's probably Buff Bagwell. That was the first
Night
WCW.
of the Champions.
It was the first WCW match on the Raw.
Yes, it was Booker T versus Scott Steiner. Booker T won it, and that was that Night of the Champions. That was a pay per view.
No, it wasn't.
No, look, it says
Nah,
it
I'm not thinking
It
about
was a
that.
final broadcast, but it was a pay per view.
But it was like a pay-per-view style show.
Yeah.
The last final.
I need to find it.
Nitro.
Sorry, if I shout around.
Oh, that's what Night of the Champions. That's what they had to. Yeah. Don't worry, man. We'll factor in. What's it? Factor in from.
Someone for me that's also top 5 in ring style, who I don't feel like gets enough credit, is Scott Steiner.
Yeah. Old Scott Steiner. No.
Before 1996. Before 1996. Before 1996. Before he cut his hair. Bro. Before he cut his
The
hair.
Steiner brothers back in the day.
Yeah, before he cut his hair.
I'm interested.
Yeah.
I thought you was gonna say like.
No, I don't know. No, 1/3 of a chance. No, that. Before 1996, before he cut his hair.
Steiner brothers, them and the architects still.
I feel like they kind of innovated the big man, strong style,
That Frankenstein from Top Rope.
Yeah.
that kind of style. But then I feel like that was like a natural thing in like Japan. Like, a lot of the American guys that used to do like all American wrestling used to go to Japan and do that kind of
everyone
style.
used to
Like
wrestle.
people like Dr. Death, Steve Williams,
Everyone-
Jeff Enos, like a lot of people used to.
I feel like everyone used to wrestle like that back in the day. But just that the Steiner brothers had something else to them. Do you know what I mean? Like Hulk and Animal was top rope, knock you. Do you know what I mean? Demolition Drive. What's it?
But they weren't as fast as.
They weren't
like,
as
they weren't as
fast,
athletic as.
yeah.
Yeah, but they weren't as athletic as like. Look how big
Steiner
Scott
was.
Steiner was, and he was able to just pull off
Body slam,
of Frankenstein on,
I think that's trash.
after 1996.
Hey,
After
you know what?
1996.
I'm gonna give. Hey, look. Hey, can I?
No.
I'm gonna VHS Pappy you. Yeah. Watch WrestleMania. I'm gonna always. I'll watch another WrestleMania. Watch. Do you know what? I'm saying some stuff, man.
Scott Steiner.
Steiner brothers, not Scott Steiner. Steiner brothers.
You
innit?
should watch it. It's Triple H versus
What
I can't even finish the sentence.
the arm wrestle match? Or
As soon as Triple H, I was
They had
like,
2 pay-per-views in 2003. I was.
was that Bad Blood and Back? Was it Bad Blood?
Royal
Hey, Bad
Rumble
Blood
and
was-
No Way Out. fam.
No, yeah.
Well, remember that was his debut when he beat up Chris Nowinski.
No.
And
that
Matt
was
Hardy.
Survivor Series.
Was that? Oh yeah, Survivors. Yeah.
Chris Nowinski, I remember that guy. That guy was.
No, that was 2000.
Chris
Yeah.
Nowinski, I saw you when you have smack that haircut, smack down straight in your mouth here.
He comes up as a stock
the first,
him and John Cena.
Yeah, him and John Cena, yeah. The first pre-made cause for you.
And James Noble's there as well.
Jamie Noble, I remember that. What's it? Question.
I don't think we've even got so many questions.
No,
I was just on topics.
I was going to say, one question I want to ask you guys is WWE going in the right direction
No.
right now?
Elaborate that.
Okay. In this sense, is WWE more exciting now?
No.
Why say no?
I say no because I still feel like they're making the same mistakes of their burying talent. Take risks.
Yeah.
Take risks. Like, my thing is this. I hate to, because let's not even just use the attitude era. Let's use ruthless aggression era.
Yeah.
Okay.
Of where when there was people that were fighting the championship, that were competing for the championship, it wasn't just one or two people. It was like a handful
Of people, yeah.
of super.
Everyone going at
Yeah,
it. Yeah, everyone going at it. Yeah.
Or even if it wasn't for a title, you're still invested in various stories.
Yeah.
Still invested in various storylines. For example, Shawn Michaels, Chris Jericho. At a point, that wasn't for a title. That was just out of respect. But that was still a storyline that he was invested in. Down to, I don't know, like, there's just been certain storylines where I feel like there's no title involved, but still I'm invested in, and these people are possible championship contenders.
Even if it was just a match, like for example, this Monday we had Mojo Rawley versus Drew McIntyre.
Yeah.
I get that Drew McIntyre isn't on the same level as Mojo Rawley right now in terms of heat, but at least still give us a good match. Drew McIntyre came in the ring with the mic, spoke for a good 5 minutes, gave him the Claymore kick, pinned him 1, 2, 3. Drew McIntyre didn't even take off his jacket, bro. Why didn't you give us a good? Why didn't you give us
Such good shit.
Do you get what I mean? Why didn't we get at least like a good match from there? Do you get what I mean? Like a respectful match where man, do you get what I mean?
Because Mojo Rawley isn't good.
I know, but that's the
match.
problem with WWE. Like you said, they're burying wrestlers, bro. Every wrestler can be
And all the
sick.
good wrestlers that they could have potential good matchups with, they're on main event. They're not. They're
bro.
just dressed
What
up in.
happens is when they try to push them again, you're like, yo,
Yeah, and just recycling the same matches over and over
You
again.
had a point about that, because even when, I remember it now, 2003, when Shawn Michaels and Jericho had that match at WrestleMania 19, that feud kind of continued, and there was still Triple H beefing everyone.
Yeah.
But by the time the Elimination Chamber came in, everyone had their small feuds that led to that
To Elimination
match.
Chamber, yeah.
Goldberg was there, but even Randy Orton was there.
Yeah.
Kevin Nash was there because he had a feud with Triple H.
Triple H,
Where
yeah.
there was just bare people. I think Bob T was in it.
Booksy, yeah.
Yeah, so there was-
Or the Elimination Chamber, yeah. Yeah.
So it still led, everybody still
So trying to get to it,
That's
yeah.
exactly it.
Yeah.
Sort of similar to
Now-
how the build-up was for Hell in a Cell Armageddon, where The Rock's beefing Rikishi, Undertaker's beefing Kurt
this,
Angle, Triple H is beefing Stone
Yeah.
Cold, but they're all coming together to end up getting the championship. That's what it is now, where you've got a handful of people trying to compete
Get at it,
as
yeah.
contenders. But now it's like the same constant
I
matches
agree.
we're seeing.
And it's because, again, like you said about the barrier, now there's this tier list of, like, you've got people like Brock and Roman and whoever they're pushing,
Yeah.
then you've got people that was like previously champions, and then there's everyone else.
Everyone,
And everyone else who tries to fight these
Yeah.
guys, you go, they're not going to win.
They're not gonna
But if
win.
they win, you go, oh, okay.
That's why I
Even
said
down to the Intercontinental and US Championship matches.
Those titles don't mean a shit.
don't make
mean
sense.
a
Fam,
thing
back in the
anymore.
day, having an intercontinental fam, that's a
mean
big.
everything.
Trust me, man will cry when they win that.
Yeah.
Just don't look at the towel like this, bro.
Yeah.
But now, man, with intercontinental, they're walking out the ring. You get some beers. You get the USA Championship back in the day when John Cena had that.
Yeah.
Bro, he made the USA Championship feel like it was like the heavyweight championship.
Even the last time when he won it, when he was doing the Open Challenge, it meant something. That's why I even said, remember, I think it was the year-end episode where I was talking about Jay Lethal, when I was talking about Jay Lethal being one of the best wrestlers of the decade, because he was a television champion for God knows how long. Hey, we just had the Beatties, man.
Yeah, we had a little
Ring-KAMPF,
flip.
yeah.
So if you're probably wondering, why the fuck can I hear VRSYJNES and Capo? It's because the card full up. That's what happens when you're independent, innit? But we live and learn every day.
Beatties for call us.
Trust me, fam. Come on, call us, bro.
Have you not had any contact with them?
Them man are twerking for actually.
man.
No, cut this out.
Nah, not yet, bro. But hopefully in the near future.
Got to be lonely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, question as well. How's the WrestleMania party stuff looking like?
It's coming along alright still. I'm in contact with like a few bars. I'm particularly looking for like black-owned bars, innit? They'll be more understanding, and they're not gonna try and.
Well, lads, got to end it now.
Yeah, exactly.
WrestleMania's over.
But
Go get out.
Go again.
yeah, hopefully by the end of this month we're gonna find that there's something so we can get tickets out and yeah, man. Let's all show out and let's have fun.
Because you had bare people that were saying that they will come.
Fam, you people that retweeted that said, yeah, I'm gonna come.
Please.
If you guys don't come, anyway,
I couldn't
Sha,
come, because like I had to go to school the next day,
you lot don't know that I do IT. I'll find your IP address.
Your birthday, fam.
How many people did you have roughly saying that they will come?
over like 6.
Fam,
Fam, I had like 20K interaction.
Do you know just saying? You see the man right this. This. They put their hands like
This is what we need.
This is what we need.
This is what we
It's made
need.
for the culture.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's what we've been waiting for.
He's waiting for.
Yeah,
Oh my dad's
yeah,
wrestling.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
they had Mandem.
Yeah.
I didn't even come. You didn't purchase a ticket.
Fucking ring camp, fam.
Come on, man, Ring
But like briefly, just to, sorry, I know this is a bit off track because I'm kind of asking for myself as well. What's the idea that you have for it? Is it like you buy the tickets in like £5-10 or something, and then?
I think what I want to particularly do is maybe do like some sort of like live pod / games night quiz, and then maybe some food, and then WrestleMania, innit?
You're having jollof there, though.
Yeah, where?
We have to.
As long as it's not the funny man cocktail sausages.
No, none of that. You're gonna have jollof.
Sandwiches.
Yeah.
Jollof and meat. You get a bit of chicken.
There's stuff on long meals, fam.
Trust me. Oh, I'm screaming.
A bit of chicken and that. You get it.
Yeah, man, it's needed.
Hopefully you can pattern that, and yeah, man. Yeah, literally, we just want everyone to come and show out. And if you retweeted, I'm gonna be DMing you.
Yeah, you have to get onto them.
I'm going to listen. The tweet is in my bookmarks. If you retweeted it,
You've got
Everybody's
I'm
name.
even gonna tag Code
Bro, we
reply
have
so I can now come and check everyone that.
We have screen
this.
caps,
You end up retweeting and say, yo, so what one?
Oh yeah, tickets are out
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Come and grab.
Trust me, fam.
So, yeah, it should be lit, man. It's just nice to be in a space of like black people just coming to interest. Not every day, like as much as we love concerts and something different in it. So it's safe space for everyone in it.
Like even yesterday, I was even talking about randomly. My boy came to pick up my gear and my camera and he was like, "Yo, Lloyd, man, I saw that. So Edge came back." And I was like, swear on you. I was like, bro, like, wait, yeah, he came back, you know.
Royal Rumble,
I had to
WrestleMania
think about
brings
it.
back everyone
Yeah, he
into
came
wrestling.
back, you know. Because, yeah, man, I remember the days where he was in the Raid RKO and that, like, him and Randy Orton were mad hills. I was like, wait, what was he saying?
What?
I was talking about this guy didn't watch wrestling one bit, you know.
But I noticed WrestleMania always brings back like.
WrestleMania and Royal Rumble.
bring-
bring back-
Fam,
Bro, I was on
it
time
brings
on
back
Royal Rumble.
the smartest people that have no knowledge.
Yeah.
They feel like they know everything, but they have
Remember
no
when The
idea.
Rock done this? Shut up, bro.
You were there. It's Bret Hart, man. Bret Hart.
Is he even there in 2005?
Shut up, man. Fucking pussy.
Then people come on Royal Rumble. Oh, yeah, who's got a link? Who's got a
Fam,
link?
Ted DiBiase is the best wrestler. Fuck off, man.
So to be
We're
honest,
like, oh,
Yeah, man would just drop an old school name just to make it seem like they definitely know
trust me,
wrestling.
fam.
They'll say something random like, I don't know.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Yeah.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
So Jim.
I remember when Bruno Sammartino was doing this. You weren't watching this.
You don't know about Crush. What the fuck?
What do I know about Crush?
Hey, I'm sorry, but Crush is one of the worst wrestlers ever found.
Crash.
Crush. I'm sorry, bro. Why, what on?
How did we get there? That's
No, you just said Crush.
I said
innit?
Crash.
That's a
I'm
Crush.
sorry, bro.
Crash.
Not
like
Crash.
heavyweight
Not Crash. I'm
champion.
not talking about Crash. I'm talking about Crush.
Crush, I'm sorry, bro. Like, yeah, man.
I was talking about Crash. I said Crash and Hardcore Holly.
No, Crush is
No,
alright.
Crush is good. Yeah, I like Crush. I'm talking about Crush, the one that used to do this. Him and Jim and Crush. Jim and Crush.
Yeah, I think
Him and Don the Clown went out thingy.
he changed it. He was Adam Bomb or
Was
something.
that
Like that.
he was
Hey,
thing
remember,
before.
hey, this sounds so mad. Do you guys remember that guy called Cheeks?
What?
That fat black guy in TNA. And he wrestled the first TNA event, yeah? He's like over 500 pounds, man. And he jumped on some guy, and I swear the guy was dead.
Cheeks.
With a Z.
Yeah, no, CHEEX.
I was about, if it's with a Z, that's racist.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
If that's with a Z, that's racist. No, CHEES.
This guy is massive.
Hey, look.
Mike Staples. This guy is massive. Look at him.
That's racist. He shouldn't be wrestling.
Yo.
Wait, it's because he started.
That's racist. He shouldn't be
He's got
wrestling.
serious thunder thighs.
That's
Yo.
mad.
Have you not seen this match?
Cheeks.
Hey, yo, do you not wrestler like Super Sick, Norman Smiley?
He was good.
Who's
I
that?
used to enjoy him, fam.
He was alright.
Norman Smiley was on, oh, he didn't watch WCW.
No. He's gonna start
Cheeks is
telling me
doing
about
bits.
my life. Start telling me about my life. Viscera and Gilbert.
No, Visceral was sick, fam. I'm sorry. So when you said WCW, I thought
Viscera is one of the worst wrestlers ever. Viscera's top 5 worst wrestlers.
I misheard it for saying Vader. Sorry, I don't know.
Viscera's top 5 worst wrestlers.
Vader, offensive, yeah.
I'm gonna leave it at that before I say something I'm not meant to say. Fam.
Oh yeah. I've heard this. I've seen this brother.
Yeah, he's fast still.
He looks like a nerd.
Nerd, yeah. Nerd dance.
He looks like he smells as well.
No, he's a trainee now at WWE Performance Center.
If someone was to turn around, if he was to
He did
give
that
me
downstairs.
orders to do that, I'd tell him, shut up, bruv.
I can't lie, he put in a serious headlock too.
I know.
Put in a serious headlock. Hey, yo, so now time for madness and craziness of the week. What have you lot seen that's been like, fuck? I've got, obviously we're gonna go around, you say your bit, I'll say my bit.
Man like cheeks, that's the craziest shout. What the fuck?
I know, man. Cheeks,
That nigga's racist, man.
Thunder thighs.
Hey, what about the cheeks is the craziest this week?
I mean, fam, it's one of the craziest things I've rediscovered. So I'm thinking, what the fuck? Boy, what's the craziest thing you've seen?
No, Killer Cross and Thatcher.
Oh yeah, Killer Cross and Timothy Thatcher.
Cheeks versus Lesnar, what are you saying?
Nah, that's a myth, man.
Fam, Babatunde will come and just interfere, fam. Craziest thing I've seen this week. Killer Cross is in WWE, and Timothy Thatcher is in WWE now. Well, Timothy Thatcher's not too crazy. I thought that was gonna happen soon, but Killer Cross, I thought he was gonna go to AEW.
You know, I thought he was going to go to Emma.
Yeah, I remember I saw that promo that he
Wasn't it MLW before?
He boxed in there a couple of times, but...
He done a promo where he put every single promotion in that video. You see it?
I didn't see that.
There's a
I
video.
know he's
that's
popped up
promo.
in MLW.
Like a mess.
Oh, maybe Thatcher's been there. Maybe Thatcher's been there.
Thatcher's been at MLW.
Yeah.
Thatcher's sold. He's cold now. I saw him. in that
I
promo.
thought Cross... But when there was a report that was saying that Triple H was like, you've got a big offer for you to fast track them either to NXT or main roster. So he saw. I saw his wife, his girl was there.
Yeah, she got signed a few months ago. Yeah,
Who's he go?
Scarlett Bordeaux or something like that.
Yeah, can't pronounce the last name, but yeah, his wife is there, so he's going.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is my madness of the week.
I got two crazies though. First crazy I saw was there was a Mexican wrestling video I saw online. I'll try and find it and put it on the video. The guy does a springboard. The guy, I forgot what happens. Like it was a weird encounter. So actually no, fuck that. I can't even say it off my head. But I remember me seeing it. I was like, yo, I was sick. Second thing I seen was there was a death match. You know me and death matches. I hate death matches, bro. So there was a death match here, and there was like a board, and there was knives. There was knives sticking up, bro. Man got was it power slam or was it a suplex? Power slam onto the board of knives, bro. And man cut his back here. Man looked like a shark, fam. I follow grapple clips, and them man retweet people stuff as on it, and I came like, Jesus Christ, say Jesus Christ. I saw it, yeah, and I was like, wait. How much money are you man getting paid?
Bro, they're probably getting a hot dog, bro.
Yeah, they're probably not getting paid.
And
that
a
much.
bit of Red Bull.
Yeah.
A bit, got to share with the other wrestlers, fam.
Yeah.
Am I a prick?
Fam,
I'll see the video.
You got to put cocaine in that wound. Fam, as soon as I saw it,
Watching that shit, man.
The thing's split.
It's split. Do you know what's mad? The referee lifted him up and he was like that. And you can see his back was
See that
open.
fish, like the scales, like.
But was it this?
Trust me, fam, was like that. I was like, give me to the fucking first aid now. Give me to the first aid now. Fam, ring camps all over the gap. Ring camp.
Trainers, ENTs, referees down.
I missed that.
My thing is, you know what rattles me is who is the audience that likes all of these death matches?
Sickening people.
Fam.
Fucking sickening people. People are sick in the head. I think we should go to like they do deathmatch in the UK. I think we should go. I think we should go.
I hope you meant these three man.
I think we should go.
I'm not going.
There's one called TNT. I see them all the time. They're linking up with CCW next year for
Deathmatch tournament.
deathmatch tournament of yeah. But I think we should go.
These, I can't lie to you, if the glass goes to my face, I'm busting the ring, I don't care, fam. I'm gonna bust in the ring and hit some of the thing with a bamboo stick, what we call it, a kendo stick. You know what I mean?
I think we should go just to experience it.
Nah. I'm gonna be.
You have to deep it. We're the voice of the people. We're bringing the people experiences.
Let them say it.
Don't let him proper guy know you, bro.
It's like I would like to vlog that.
Chris, you owe me still. Chris, you owe me still. You owe me still. You owe me still. You have to come.
You can wear a mask and say it's me, bro.
I can't lie to you, but this time it's content. It's content.
It's A1 content.
I see man's back caught me, get it. This man's back like, oh shit.
And then when the YouTube gets shut down for gore, fam, it's content.
No, don't we got to put it for not for kids, you get it? Not for kids, fam. NSFW. Trust me, NSFW, bro. Not
No,
safe for
seriously,
kids.
I'm actually down to watch this shit.
I think we should try it.
I'm shook though.
Don't get me
far
wrong.
away.
I'm saying far because
saying
when
far
that glass
away.
splatters, And these lot, the eyes now doing twinkle,
And
twinkle.
I hate the
I'm
smell of blood. I
involved.
hate the smell of blood though, like iron though, man. They're gonna be smelling that, innit?
Yeah.
And deathmatch wrestlers, they ain't got drip, man. I don't like those clothes. They just wear pants, jeans, fam, and t-shirts.
So any metal band T-shirt.
Dressing like Raven and Bulls Mahoney and all them, man.
Bro, I am wearing a bulletproof vest, fam.
Yeah, that's
Fuck that.
100%.
I'm bulletproof. I'm doing bulletproof vest on my face as well.
I'm coming in looking like what Marley at. But
I went bulletproof vest on my face.
100%.
Just be like,
Looking like 50 in 2003, fam.
I'm dead. Fam,
Everywhere.
Fam. And my sleeves as well. Fam. For me to be leaving bits of my skin in the ring. Are you mad, fam? Am I a cattle?
How frequent do these death matches happen? Is it every week or every month that they do?
Even right now, there's death match happening right now. Right now. Fam, it's nuts, G. Death match.
I was even watching one documentary about death matches.
Vice.
Yeah, I saw.
Man put in the coffin. Man got one point over the screen.
And then the wrestler's dead. The wrestler's dead.
Hey, death matches. Yo.
Like these men are actually wrestling and saying to each other, like, why are you running? Why are you running?
Why are you running?
Why are you
running?
I can't lie. From when I saw the Nanks, yeah, anything can happen in the death match. Nanks. Shanks!
Fam.
Death match.
Fam, the PTSD, fam. If I was front row, the PTSD I would have solved that. I would just be like, you know what, I'm watching this.
I'm not watching wrestling again.
I would have been like, no, fuck this. I've seen way too much in my lifetime.
In this decade, remember I said this, someone's gonna get gumbucked in the ring.
Yeah, where's
Someone's gonna get gumbucked.
Do you know what? I'm surprised that hasn't happened yet. you know?
New Jack, what? Don't let New Jack see this, because New Jack will do it.
Yeah, New Jack.
New Jack will do it.
Is he still wrestling?
I won't be surprised.
Do you know what makes me feel sick? So when they get the kebab sticks and they go like that on the head and they go like, you see it?
Oh, yeah.
The kebab sticks, they get
They
wooden
put it in your
kebab
head
sticks.
and
They bang it and after your head goes, fam, you seen it?
And that's splitting someone's
Fam, your head, yeah.
The one that used to scare me before was the Staples.
Oh, Staples!
Staples on
Fam.
there.
No, but they brought it to WWE. I think they brought someone
When
brought
it's
it to
like,
WWE.
I remember it was the thumbtacks that I never
Thumbtacks,
liked.
yeah, but now I'm used to it. I can see
Thumbtacks I
thumbtacks,
never
yeah.
liked.
Thumbtacks I used to be like this, but now I'm like, alright, God, yeah.
They look
Even the
like-
barbed wire when they're
Yeah.
racing
Fam,
across
who
the
had
head.
glass? Hey, the glass thing that they had at AEW, fam. Moxley put out. Was it Moxley or Kenny Omega? He had a bag of shattered
Moxley, and then
shattered glass.
He put
and he sprinkled all over the floor, fam.
and he put Joey Janela's feet on it.
Yeah, he put John Lennon feet on it.
No, wait.
No, he put Omega in
that
it.
was
He put Omega in it. And after they lifted off the canvas and he body slammed it, he done the coffin thing on it. Fam, I'm not ready for death matches, man.
No,
But you wanna go?
I do want to see one
I'm ready,
still.
fam. I can't lie. If I'm gonna go, I'm going to film like this.
It's content.
Look at my face. Look at my face. Look at my face.
When you got edit the video, yeah? When you got edit the video.
No.
Make it a pop down.
How's the show going? Look at my eyes.
I'm not invested.
Look at my closed eyes. I see I'm not invested.
Fam.
Even me looking at the wrong person.
Fam.
The person says,
Hey, you filming the crowd like it's Kevin Dunn, fam. You filming the wrong
Trust me,
person.
fam.
We need to go to an event sometime next month, though.
Yeah.
I need to look for one.
Valentine's, there's one different. There's Rev Pro this month, innit? But
That's a
I
leave
can't
your
lie, I
bay.
did a team
Leave your
deathmatch.
bay and watch wrestling.
want to go to a death match?
I want to go to a deathmatch.
No, I'm intrigued now. Like, I see it online, I'm thinking, this is fucked, but I want to actually be there live and just be like, rah.
At least
So
you
you guys
haven't got
actually pay to come and see this every week.
Yeah.
At least you haven't got to worry about having the little kids in your back.
True.
child-
Kids not
Oh,
allowed.
yeah.
Alligator. Smash his head in. Fam, it's a myth, fam. Yo, questions though. First question from Mr. Semra. Yo, we need to get this guy on the show, man.
Big up Mr. Semra.
He said, will CM Punk ever make it into the WWE? And would he be involved in the lead up to the main event itself at WrestleMania? Nope.
No.
CM Punk will even insult you by even saying that. I'm sorry, but the way CM Punk's moving right now, yeah, he's on crud.
He's on
He will
crud. He's
insult you
even
by saying that.
tweeting crud as well.
Trust me, fam.
Yeah,
Man
yeah,
told
shit.
me to go suck an Arab dick, fam. Fam, you finished, bro. Fam, this guy is dead. He's a terrorist. He's a terrorist. What thing, fam? Man to go suck Arab dick.
If that's racist, give me more.
Okay, cool. Next one from Cactus Black 420. That's a sick name. Cactus Black.
Oh, Bill Cactus Black, 420. Cactus Black, 420.
Yeah.
Yes, my guy.
Well, no, Cactus Black. That's a sick name,
sick
fam.
name.
He said midlife
High
crisis.
Cage as well.
RVD. Your thoughts.
Say it.
Midlife crisis. RVD. Is RVD having a midlife crisis? What's your thoughts?
It's a bit wild, bro.
I'm seeing a different RVD. It's weird with me
You know,
seeing him like...
he was even the reason why Impact got banned from Twitch.
Yeah, because he was
doing a threesome with his girl and her girl.
Did he actually do the thing?
Didn't really do it.
No, he did, but he was like...
making out,
it was a bit sexual.
Making out,
Yeah.
but there was like cream on the breast and that.
Yeah,
They were like,
yeah,
no. There's lots of
But they got the channel back though.
Yeah, got it back. But still,
I don't think it's that
gone.
I feel like he's just trying something new. Like RVD has tried to be heel in the past. It didn't work. He's been face more or less his majority of his career.
Yeah.
He's just trying something new, you know. I don't think it's a midlife.
I think he's a champion, bro. From when I saw him chilling with was it Q?
Yeah, exactly. You see,
I think the guy's a champion, bro.
he's a joke.
It was just QC.
He's just
I
Yeah.
see him with
He's
not
just-
Keith, not
From P from
P
QC.
from QC. Yeah, that was it. He's just
the
living
big guy
his
that was
life.
Migos, the one that managed Migos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's really just living his life.
I'm just enjoying life.
Yeah.
Fam, his missus on OnlyFans as well. Not that I've subscribed to it or done it.
His missus on OnlyFans.
Fam. No, not, I'm being honest, not that I've subscribed.
That's how I'm being honest.
Just take it from me, please. Just take it from me, please. I'm just being honest. But yeah, I don't think he's going through midlife. I think he's just enjoying himself and just, you know, obviously he's going to retire soon, but just having fun with wrestling, innit? He's just, yeah.
Just wants to smoke his weed in peace and just
Trust me,
live
fam.
life.
And Shmi, that's it, fam.
Yeah.
Let's get it. I think that's it for the questions this week. Any final points? Edge, please be careful.
Take care of yourself.
Take good care of yourself, and don't put him in dumb situations. Because, bro, like we can't have another legend dead, man. Honestly, man. In the ring, especially. So,
Quick question.
Yep.
WrestleMania matches. What are you guys trying to see?
Edge versus Randy Orton.
I think we know that.
Jerome
We're gonna
Brock.
get that.
We're gonna get
Match
that.
I care about. But I
Um,
want to see who AJ faces in WrestleMania. I know he's
Yeah,
injured,
yeah,
but I
yeah.
want to know who he's going to face.
He's injured.
He's gonna be back on time for
Nah, but we don't know yet. It doesn't say yet. But he done his shoulder and back.
When did he injure himself?
Do you know
When-
Rumble?
when-
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
Yeah,
Rumble.
it
He
was-
landed wrong, yeah.
Who done it to him?
Edge.
Edge.
Yeah.
But it was the momentum that AJ did.
Listen to me. How about this, yeah? How about Edge?
versus Iron Sheik. I respect it. I respect it. I respect it. I know you would blast from a blast.
She's on quad, you know. Be careful, that guy's on quad as well, fam.
You know making a horror movie about Iron Sheik. You know about that? And John Morris is going to be in it.
Don't
You
you?
know about
Horror movie about Iron Sheik?
Word.
Wait, where'd you see that?
I saw it on Essie Scoops. Big Essie Scoops.
See that? Look at that, man.
Vaccinated.
Vaccinated.
Out the juice.
Hey, how about this, yeah? AJ Styles comes back a week before WrestleMania and goes, Edge, you fucked on my shoulder. I
here
want to
for
fight
it.
you two.
I'm here for it.
Edge and Randy on in the triple threat.
I'm here for it.
But triple threat for what?
Just for...
Because he's
No, but I hear that, but it's like something of that magnitude is like, yo, you can't.
So
stop-
anything he
No,
does for something,
no,
anything he does for
you
something.
know why? Remember, he was beefing with Randy Orton before.
Yeah.
Yes,
He was.
yes.
I need the match
We need it. Hey, let's say it at the same time. Let's say it at the same time. If you look me in my eye, I'm invested. That's it, fam. Yo, yeah, we need that still.
You might as well make that a t-shirt, you know.
Nah, it's coming,
You need to
bro.
make both. One that says I'm not invested,
Fam,
one
I
that
need
says
to
I'm
get it,
invested.
fam.
And you have to have your eyes like this and the fingers.
Sorry, I was working on it, but like it wasn't looking nice.
Matches, I don't really know. Well, besides
Can't
what you
really
guys
think
said,
of it, yeah.
there's not that really.
Can't really think of
Yeah.
it.
What are you saying, Ricochet, yeah? Ricochet, that's the back.
Hey, wait, when is it?
Ricochet
When does
versus
Money in the
Rhea
Bank happen? Is that
Ripley or
Versus
after?
Mojo Rawley.
Money in the Bank is after WrestleMania, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Money in the Bank. Yeah,
right
after
after
WrestleMania, yeah.
Is it the pay-per-view after it?
No, it's
No,
Backlash.
it's-
Used to be
It's-
Backlash,
yeah.
but I don't think I got rid of that. Yeah.
I'm not
I can't remember what's after.
I think Extreme Rules. Because Extreme
Bad
Rules.
boy.
Cold.
No, Extreme Rules was. No, it's not Extreme Rules.
What was last year?
I hope it's
I'm
not.
sure it was Extreme Rules. That's when the Baron Corbin and Lacey Evans thing happened, right?
Probably. I don't.
He was our best friend.
Sorry, I didn't read the caption.
You're dumb.
I fucked from Ring Camp. But yeah, what we say? What was you looking at? Facts and Energy.
Don't worry, guys.
What you doing? Facts and Energy.
The next event was. I don't remember.
What we doing?
I don't think it was Extreme Rules.
For what?
For the pay-per-view after
It's
WrestleMania.
Extreme Rules.
Nah,
I don't think so.
It's Extreme Rules.
That was Money in the Bank.
It's Extreme Rules. Trust me, Extreme Rules. They're Money in the Bank.
It's Money in the Bank, though.
What money is it?
Look, I'll show
Go on
you.
Wikipedia, check 2020.
That's what I'm
I
saying,
don't
yeah.
know.
Yeah, after April, because WrestleMania is April, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, May. Money in the Bank.
So when's Extreme Rules? Extreme Rules is in Christmas. We just had Extreme Rules.
Yeah.
Extreme Rules.
No, you know what it was? It was the Shield's final chapter, but that doesn't count.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, what was after
So
that?
it was Man in the
It's
Bank.
Money in the Bank, yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
fine.
yeah.
That makes sense.
Oh man, but yeah, man. Hey, it's been a mad episode. Sorry about the sound.
Just a final thought.
You go.
A lot of people are going to fight me for this, but can we stop saying Attitude Era was better than Ruthless Aggression? It wasn't. I'm just going to leave it at that.
Oh!
It wasn't.
I'm
It
not
wasn't.
gonna
It
argue.
wasn't.
I'll tell you why the reason I'm not going to argue is because if you argue,
wasn't.
this podcast is going to turn to an hour another 2-hour podcast, and we don't want that.
Can we just have a podcast where we just talk?
You know,
Just about
someone
that.
come on and,
Yes,
and,
yes,
and
yes,
defend the
yes.
actual.
I want- yeah, yes,
And we're
yes,
gonna
yes.
Okay,
back-
wait. Okay, what's your stance?
I'm saying Rivers Aggression.
Has to be Attitude Era.
Has to be Attitude Era, bro.
Yeah, Ruthless Aggression.
Alright, let's-
Cool. Next thing,
Alright, cool.
Joe,
Yeah,
you back
yeah,
next week.
Come true.
Yeah, I can be here next week.
If Black's not here next week, then come back next week.
yeah.
We'll lay it down. That's going to be the whole.
I have so many
But
matches.
we're gonna
that cancel out
we'll-
every single.
Listen,
Attitude
we're gonna dedicate the whole podcast to that.
Alright, cool.
Fuck it, we don't care what happens.
Don't get me wrong. Attitude Era was vital, but
Yeah.
let's be real.
Don't worry,
Are we
save it,
classifying-
save
are we
it, save it,
classifying
save it.
Attitude Era as 97 till 2001.
One.
Yeah.
One.
Just save it. Yeah,
Or we say 2002?
2001. 2002 was too.
One.
That's too late.
And
Yeah,
Rivers Aggression would be
2000,
mid 2001 after the invasion.
Yeah,
So
No,
the
no,
draft.
after,
I'll say rather
from when-
than
no,
I said from Royal Rumble 2002.
From when
Yeah.
John Cena came through, that's when it was really.
Even
No, no,
before
no,
that.
no.
Even
No,
before
no,
that.
no, no.
Royal Rumble
Before that.
2002.
When Triple H won the Royal
Royal
Rumble.
Rumble, yeah. That's when Ruthless Aggression started.
There are even say.
Hey, guys, let's come back.
But when
to
does
this.
when does Ruthless Aggression finish?
Yeah,
When it went PG. When it went PG.
But that's too late because that's up until
No, no,
like
no,
2010.
No,
No, 2008.
Because they went with PG.
Is it 2008 when it was
2008
PG,
because that's when the it was Edge versus Undertaker and Hell in a Cell and it had to be PG so there was no blood.
Oh yeah.
That's when it
Stupid
got cut
match,
off.
That was a shit match.
That was CGS.
Quick question: when was Undertaker's last good match?
Shawn Michaels. No.
You
No,
know what
no.
we're gonna say though.
Triple H. No,
Adversity.
yeah.
What we're gonna say? I'm thinking of John Gonzalez,
I'm
isn't it?
stuck between.
Fuck off. Cut.
Say that again.
I was thinking of John Gonzalez. You're John Gonzalez.
No, you've ruined it. You ruined it. Look at my lips. Look at my lips. You're ruining it.
Hey, let me show John Gonzalez, bro.
Get that fucking lanky nigga out of here, man.
No, I can't, yeah, I'll probably say. Sure.
This guy.
Oh, clear off, man.
No,
clear
even actually,
off.
bro, they went. I'm actually trolling. You know, I'm trolling.
You're
I'm actually trolling, bro.
piss. Yeah, I'll probably say. Yeah, last Shawn Michaels match.
Fam, he's got pubes. What the fuck?
Yeah, the last Shawn Michaels match, I probably would say. You know,
Yeah, not even the CM Punk one.
I wasn't really invested.
I heard that.
I wasn't really invested. You know what it was? The reason why I wasn't invested because of how dirty WWE done CM Punk at that period.
I saw he lost every big match in 2013. Yeah, he did. He
That's
lost
when he was
The
meant to.
Rock
That's when he was
twice,
meant to. He was meant to be in the.
Undertaker,
Yeah.
lost
Brock
to
Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar, lost against the Shield.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he got pied,
They
fam.
done
No
him
wonder
dirty
he
around that
left.
period. They done him dirty around that period, so that's why I wasn't really invested in it. Anything
Wait, that picture of him looks mad funny. Go back.
That's when turned disabled from.
Anyway.
Swift.
No. I'm even like look the chat.
get there?
Yeah, Swift.
No, the picture's mad blurry. I didn't know.
Yeah, of course. It's calm. I'm trying to put you in a spliff. I'm trying to.
Hey, look it off.
No, but I'm being honest. Hey, yo, guys, stay locked into the next episode. Hopefully, we'll get Chris back. Chris,
Oh, yeah,
honestly,
100%,
thanks for coming through, man. I appreciate it.
Wrestling podcast by the Mandem for the Mandem.
And yeah, once again, apologies for the sound thing in the beginning. Yeah, man, things happen, bro. Independently, yeah.
Free all the Mandem.
Done now.
Except for the pedos and the rapists. Stay in there.
Brenya, I hope you're listening. That's it. I just hope you're listening. Tell Brenya I love her. And they love her.